morning, everyone. Gina Bulow coming to you from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And welcome to today's class. We are featuring gift cards. But before we get started, I have a few announcements. But the first thing I want to announce, I want to say congratulations to our Queen Bee, Miss Christine Bertram. She placed top 8 overall. In the country, so that is so exciting, and we are so proud of her and to be a part of this team. We wouldn't be here without her, so congratulations to our Queen Bee. We are so excited for you. So when you guys pop on, say hello. Tell me where you're coming from. Oop, I gotta turn my volume off. How's that, guys? Welcome, Mary, coming in from Kansas. I hope you are all doing well today. It's been kind of a dreary couple days here. I think I left the light off here, so hopefully you can see everything. Ooh, is that better? So, welcome, welcome. So to get started, I'm gonna show you guys what else I have coming up this month. I have lots coming up, and I'm still creating some of what I have coming up. But the first thing I'm going to show you guys is card buffet. For those of you who don't know what a card buffet is, those of you online, you'll get to create all 6 cards. So here are the 6 cards that we have for the card buffet. This class is this Saturday. For those of you who want to attend this class in person, this class is at, okay, let me think. I gotta get my days and times straight. So this Saturday, the 9th, this class will be offered online at 8:00 a.m. I will give you guys until next week, Saturday, to RSVP. No. Next week, Wednesday, the 13th, to RSVP if you want these classes on, this class online. So this class, you get all 6 cards when you do it online. The cost is $30 plus shipping. For those of you who want to do the class in person, it runs a little bit different. So we'll be here in person in the Hive at 10:00 a.m. And you actually get to pick and choose what cards you want to make. Whether you want to make 3 cards, 6 cards, 4 cards, and you get to pick which cards you want to make and how many of each card. So based on how many cards you decide to make, and will determine your price. And if you want to make more than 6 cards, you can do that. It's just an additional $5. Or you can place an order. I hope that all makes sense. I know I kind of stumbled a little bit there. Good morning, Sharon, coming from Minnesota. Linda coming from Manitoba. It's a little chilly. It's still feeling pretty nice here in Wisconsin. Carol from South Carolina. Margene from Wyoming. Very chilly, so that could be coming our way. Yikes. Deanne. Donna from Michigan, Angelique, hello, welcome everyone. So once again, card buffet is this Saturday, both online and in person. Online, you get all 6 cards. In person, you get to pick and choose and how many you want to make of each. And we'll be doing that here in the Hive. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. As always, please, please, please go to my Glitter and Ink page with Gina, my Facebook page. That is where you guys can find me. That's where I will keep all my updates, announcements, things like that. My email is ginalbulow@gmail.com. You can always call me also at 920-251-3618. So call me, text me, email me, like and follow my page. And of course, to help me grow, please share my videos and posts. I really, really appreciate all the support, you guys. And then, so that is this weekend. We have today's class, which is gift card class. So that class will be available. So there'll be 4 cards today, and that class is available for $20, and that'll be available till next week, Wednesday. And I'm so excited to be offering scrapbook classes in person. This is the first time I am offering in-person classes for scrapbooking. So yay! So this month, so last month we did the Halloween kit. This month we are going to be featuring the Reindeer Fun Memories and More Scrapbook Kit Workshop. So this class works a little bit different than the other classes. So the workshop kits, essentially Stampin' Up! Has a whole package that's together, and they have instructions and enough for you to make 6 layouts for scrapbooking. Well, I'm doing it a little bit different, and you need to have the kit. So if you have the kit already, that's okay. If you don't, you're going to want to order the kit. This is considered a product-based class. So the only way to get this class from me will be by placing an order using my host code. This kit was a little more expensive, so you have to place a $75 order to get the kit. Now, yes, you need to purchase the kit or have the kit. So the $75, if you have the kit already, you can order whatever you want for $75. If you don't have the kit, you're going to want to order the kit and a few extras. Maybe you need glue or dimensionals or things like that. But on top of that, I will be sending you extra cardstock pieces and die cuts. There'll be ribbon. There'll be gems also included. And on top of 6 alternatives, so there'll be completely different kits versus what Stampin' Up! Provided. You're going to get 6 pages to make, and you'll get 5 cards to make. So you'll be making all of that, and I'll include anything extra that is needed to create that. So this is the kit. This is the reindeer. So I pulled in the reindeer suite, the reindeer fun suite, to create these, so you'll get extra. So the extra thing in here is there's some extra strips of DSP that is a different DSP. I've got some soft sea foam strips. You'll get this tag along with the holly berry. You'll get the deer, the presents, the mats. Those are all extra that you'll be getting. And so here are my alternatives that I created with this kit. So let's see if I can get you guys in here good. I don't know how well you can see this. So, you know, some of the DSP you will have to cut. The DSP that comes in the kit, you will have to cut yourself, but you'll get instructions on how to do that. Like I said, extra pieces, the ribbon. I don't have any gems on because I wanted to make sure of what gems I'd like to have the peppermints available for you guys. Hopefully they'll be in stock soon. I think I saw the 21st. This class is next week, Sunday, the 17th. Both in person and online. But this will be the last time it is done online for everyone to see. After this class, because I wanted you guys to see what I'll be doing for these classes. After this class, we'll be doing the Snowy Fun one in December, and that will be a private video. So it'll only go to those who purchase the kits. So in order to get the video and the tutorials, you'll need to be ordering with the host code to get that, okay? So here's 2 alternatives. Here's another 2. And another 2. And I do not have the cards done. That's my project today. So these are the 6 alternative layouts you'll be getting, plus 5 cards to make with the kit. And like I said, this will be both online and in person in the Hive. And my November scrapbook class, my dates are different. So I think this is on Wednesday the 20th. I moved everything up from the holidays. This is my scrapbook class for the month of November. Kit is $24, so reach out if you would like to get this kit. And this kit also, we will be actually doing this kit along with the scrapbook kit, the reindeer workshop kit. So both of these classes will be both online at different times, and in person in the hive. So while those who got the workshop kit, if they want to work in person on the workshop kit, they can. And those, I feel like we're going to have a smaller group for starting off with our scrapbooking. So I'm allowing people to choose if they want to do the workshop kit or the scrapbook, November scrapbook class, or they can purchase both and work on whichever one they want during that time. So if any of you have questions, please reach out. I'm happy to help with that. So we have that, and we'll also have the morning create class this month, but I'm still working on things. So let's get stamping. So today we're featuring gift cards. I don't know about most of you, but I do a lot of gift cards at Christmas time. I've got a lot of teenagers in my life, and sometimes it's hard to buy something for them. You know, they want specific colors, or they want, you know, specific sizes of things, or sometimes they want expensive things, and so they just need money towards that. So we're gonna be making 4 gift cards today. So this is our first gift card, and it opens like this, and then you can tuck either money or a gift card right inside. So this is our first one for today. So we're gonna bring in some pecan pie. And this is 4 1/4. I'll get my instructions out. Four 1/4 by 11, scored on the long side at 1 1/4, 3 3/8, 7 5/8, and 9 3/4. So I'm scored on one score line, and then I scored the opposite on the other side. And then I'm just gonna make sure they line up. So now we kind of have like a Z fold almost. So it flips open like this right now. And we have 2 strips here, and we're gonna glue this smaller strip down, so I'm not worried that my DSP comes all the way over, because it's going to be hidden. Good morning, Mira. So just make sure that you have everything spaced the way that you would like it to. Once I have that on, we're going to take and fold this flap over and glue it down. And then we have a strip, 2 strips of polka dots, 1 for each side. Same with the green one here. And this is the Golden Greenery set. So once again, we'll place this green piece, floral green, I should say. And you know, if you don't like these colors, you could flip them over and use what's on the other side too. Completely up to you if you like other patterns better than another. Okay, add some adhesive and flip this over. And this is so pretty because it has gold, that one popped up, has the gold foil in it, so I really like that contrast. And who doesn't like a little shimmer, little sparkle? Okay. So the base of our card is pretty well done here. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Bring in some scratch paper for our stamping. And on the inside, we're going to bring in the Golden Greenery, and we're going to stamp some of this pine in Old Olive. And we're gonna go full strength and second strength by moving it. So I'm just gonna bring it over here in the corner like this, and then I'm gonna slide it over and go like that. And I want a little bit, so you get a little variation in it. And then I use the sentiment from Sophisticated Sled. And we'll be doing that in pecan pie. And we're gonna go with, I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. So what's everyone been up to? What have you guys been stamping? I've been doing a lot of Christmas, trying to get November done and hopefully get December done all in the next couple weeks. That's my goal, along with writing a lot of tutorials. Good morning, Deborah, coming from Minnesota. Well, welcome. So we have the inside stamped. Now what I'm gonna do is bring in my tear tape. And like I said, I really like the gold, but if you don't like the gold, you could always flip it over and use the back of it and have it green. Completely up to you. And what I do for this is I use tear tape. If I can find the end here. Okay, make sure I'm in the camera here. I'm gonna take a longer piece and put it down on the edge, like so. And I'm putting it as close to the edge as possible to make sure that I have enough room for my gift card or money. And I don't worry about getting it all the way to the edges. You can if you want to, but I'm not too worried about the gift card or money falling out of the pocket that way. So I'm okay with just having it partially on there. And then what I do is I bring in my bone folder, and it helps me create a little air pocket for my gift card. And I just use the tip. And I'm going to put this at the bottom of my inside piece. And it just leaves a little bit extra room in there for you to slide your gift card in and out a little bit easier. You could glue this flat if you wanted to. That would be perfectly fine. But I just find when you leave that little bit of pocket, it makes it easier to slide in and out, okay? And you could always put your gift card like that too. Completely up to you. Okay, so like here inside. And Bonnie's saying, and lots of die cutting. Bonnie has been my savior when it has been coming. She's been helping me cut kits and prep kits and design and things like that. So she has been a blessing. So along with tutorials and card designing, we will be doing tutorials and die cutting and more cutting. So thank you, Bonnie, for all that you do. Okay, then we have a small strip of vanilla, and we're gonna stamp Good Tidings on it. Those dimensional backings, they're everywhere. Okay, we got Good Tidings. Stamped in pecan pie. And then we have a wreath. This wreath is from the sled, And if you don't have this, you could just easily leave it like this and just put some berries on it. You don't need to have the stamp set for this. But we're gonna add some detail. An old olive. But here's the trick. I gotta figure out where this stamp's on. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's see how well I can stamp this. Not too bad. Okay, so we have everything stamped now. Now we'll put the finishing touches on our card. So we have a little vanilla label here. We're going to add here our wreath. Bring in some dimensionals. Okay, we were having this conversation the other day. When does everyone put up their holiday decorations? What's your rule of thumb for it? Are you doing it right now, November 1st hit, and you're ready to decorate? Or you wait till December? Or some of you, I heard, actually wait till Christmas Eve. I could not do that. I would just say forget it. But we've always celebrated on Christmas Eve. But I do have a client that she has always, I've been doing her hair for, I don't know, 20 some years, and she always waits until like the day before Christmas Eve and puts up her tree. So what's everyone's traditions on that? I was pleasantly surprised. I was here for sale-a-bration in the Hive on Sunday, was I here? And I came home and my two youngest kids were putting up Christmas decorations outside. So that was so exciting to see. And I heard they worked really well together without arguing. So that is always a huge bonus in my book. Okay, so we have this beautiful gold and cherry cobbler ribbon, and we're gonna make a bow. And we also moved our furniture around to make room for the Christmas tree. So that's going to be coming, I'm not sure when. Slow and steady for us. It's our first time in our new home, so we're very excited to decorate and have our very first Christmas in the house. And a lot of our stuff was in storage, so a lot of stuff we have not seen in almost 5 years. So that's also very exciting too. And I'm sure I'll find stuff and go, oh, why did I keep this? But, you know. So we made a cute little double bow. Oops. And we'll put this on with glue dot. And then we're going to bring in our good tidings. And I'm going to trim off the end. And maybe a little bit more off of this side. And that's going to go right here. Deanne, you usually do it sometime around Thanksgiving weekend. I would say that's usually when the kids were younger, I decorated earlier. Then as they got older, I don't know, we just got busier, more concerts and things like that. So we didn't start till Thanksgiving weekend, but even though I decorate before Thanksgiving, I do not turn on my Christmas lights until after. Like the Christmas tree can't be lit until after Thanksgiving. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Like I really want to be able to enjoy Thanksgiving. And I think Thanksgiving is so forgotten sometimes with all the craziness of Christmas. But so the kids are like a little bummed out because they want to turn the Christmas lights on now, but I said we have to wait till that we at least celebrate Thanksgiving and then we'll talk about it. So that's what we do at our house. Okay, so now I only put dimensionals on 1/2 so that when you open your card you don't see them. So they're all hidden in there. And now we're going to take a few of our rhinestones and using a blender pen, we got cherry cobbler here, I'm going to color some berries. Now this only works with your alcohol markers. This does not work with your regular markers. But you can do this with any of our gems. You can color them. And there's little spots for berries, so I'm just going to make little clusters of 3 here. Everything's sticking to me. What's everyone's Thanksgiving traditions? What does everyone do for Thanksgiving? Do you come from a family of hunters and the guys are all gone? What's everyone do that weekend? Are you a Black Friday shopper? Okay, so here is our first card. All done. And there's the inside. So card number 1 done. Kind of going to pack this stuff up a little bit. And we'll bring in card number 2. Okay, so I don't know how often, I should say how often, if you guys notice these little gems in our catalog, but these are the thoughtful pocket dies, and they are super cute, and you'll see me use them twice today, but they die cut this whole blue piece here and make a pocket. And then we're going to slide our inside in like so. So then when they open it, they can pull it out, and here's your slot for money or a gift card. And I like that these are different colors, non-traditional colors. Sometimes it's fun to use your blues or other colors when making these sets. Okay. So this is a different card base. This isn't your traditional card base that we fold in half. This is just a piece of 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then a piece of 5 1/4 Lost Lagoon by 4. And then we embossed it with the painted texture embossing folder. How many of you have these dies at home? I've been using them a lot lately. They're very, very cute. Okay, so now we have the base of our card. Here is your pocket piece, and it comes all scored already. I don't know if you can tell that in the video, you can see a little bit of a line here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bone folder, maybe. I've got too many things sitting here, I think. Here it is, hiding in the corner. Bonnie's probably laughing at me because I'm always losing stuff while I'm... Okay, we're gonna fold that over. Fold that piece over, and there's one on the bottom. So what we're gonna do is take our tear tape, and add it to those folded edges that we just did. Now you could use liquid glue, but when doing these things, my favorite thing to use is tear tape. Okay, so now we have our tear tape on all the edges. We're going to adhere that to our card base with the edges. So our edges are folded in. And like that. And now the whole front of your card base, your pocket, are done. So now it's just decorating it. So we have a piece of winter meadow cardstock. This is our strip, same thing, same on the opposite side. So you could use the floral side or the blue side on the inside of your card. We've got a shaded spruce and a Lost Lagoon tree from the Peaceful Evergreens. One I embossed, one I will stamp. If you don't have this stamp set, then you could leave it plain, or you could emboss it also, or sponge the edges to give it some texture. And the label set, I forget what the label set is called. I should know, this is what I used for the Creative Escape, but it goes with the Peaceful Evergreen. So there's a set of like 4 or 5 labels. Oh no, this is not that labels. This is, I'll show you the stamp set in a moment. And I think this DSP could go really any way you would like. So the stamp set is called Christmas Labels. And that is the label set that I use. I think there's like 4 labels. And we're going to use Believe. And we're gonna stamp in Blueberry Bushel. Oh, this one says Be Merry. We could do Be Merry. Be Merry works. So we've got Be Merry and that bright bold blue color I love. And I'm going to take Shaded Spruce and stamp on my Lost Lagoon with Peaceful Evergreen trees. So the great thing about our glass plate is you can use it like a block. So I just set that down. And the easiest way I find sometimes to do my dies is to just put them like this and push them down. And there we go. So we'll clean that up. Okay, now the easy part. We're gonna layer our trees. So I'm just gonna glue this one down, and then I will pop up the other tree. And I didn't put any gems or anything on my original cards because we had a period there where we were out of a lot of things, and they've restocked things, so now I'm going to add gems. So that I just wanted to make sure I had enough for classes though. So this side, this is the B side, I'm going to just use a single dimensional. And on the opposite side, I'm actually going to use 2 dimensionals so that the label ends up being at the same height on both sides. This side is popped up already, so we already have 1 dimensional. Okay, so we have that. And then I thought I would bring in some silver stars to add to our trees. And I'm more of a gold person, so I thought it was nice just to use a little bit of silver this time. And then I brought these beautiful silver. They're smoky slate, and I think they're 2 different colors. One's darker than the other. So smoky slate pearls. And we'll just add a few to our trees. So they're just kind of random on there, just to give them a little something. And now we're going to bring in our white piece. Now this, you could use any hole punch that you have at home for this. This is an old one that I had. This was, I think, from a flower set that we had back in the day. And I'm going to use that to cut a hole in the middle of my card. This will be done for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Like so. We're going to stamp Season's Greetings. That one says Be Merry, so we could put, what should we put on the inside? Be merry. Hope your season is filled with magic. I have a hard time reading these sometimes when they're in here like this. Anybody else have that problem? Okay. Hope your season is filled with magic. And that is from the Christmas labels. Oh, actually, I'm going to put this piece down first. or actually, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it just here. I'm not gonna glue it in case I mess up. I can flip it over. Okay, so we're gonna stamp here. Hope your season is filled with magic. And then the reindeer, no, the snowy fun. Snowy Wonder, I keep calling it Snowy Fun, but Snowy Wonder has this little holly leaf here. And that is what I used on the inside, but you could use anything that you have at home. Just like that. And then we'll bring in our blueberry. So how many of you are demonstrators and you're super pumped today to sign up for OnStage? Anyone? Anyone? By the time I get done with this video today, it'll be time to sign up for OnStage, at least here in Wisconsin. I believe it's 10 o'clock Mountain Time is when it opens up for everyone. Those silver and elite and above can sign up sooner, but for those of us that are not, we can sign up at 10 Mountain Time, so depending where you're at. The last OnStage I was able to go to was the 30th anniversary, which I was so thankful to be a part of that one. Was in Orlando just before COVID, so I don't remember if it was 18. I think it was 18. Best trip of my life. I had so much fun with all of the ladies and just the excitement of being around everyone and really getting to know people that, you know, especially right now where we're in this world of technology, and a lot of us, we're stamping together from all over, not just in Fond du Lac, but in North Carolina and Minnesota and all over the US. And it's a chance for us to actually get to meet one another. And that's what I love about these events, is being able to meet so many other stampers out there and just the energy that is in the room. It's just amazing. So very excited to be able to go this year. Okay, so I'm going to put my bone folder here, make that little bit of a pocket. Now you could also, if you have a circle punch at home, you could cut out a notch here with a circle punch. Completely up to you. Okay, so now we have our piece there. We're gonna bring in this beautiful shaded spruce ribbon. I'm gonna keep it folded in half and bring it through my hole. Is this the way I want it? Nope, I'm gonna flip it around. Nope, that's right. Okay. Oh, I got a hot mess now. Okay, we're gonna keep it folded in half. We're gonna push it through the back while folded in half. And then we have our two pieces here and our loop. I'm going to take those two pieces and I'm going to slide them through the loop and then just pull it up. And that's how I do it. And then you can cut your tails down like so. So that's how I get my ribbon through. Okay, so now our piece is all set and it'll slide in It's a snug fit. If you get it in there just right, it slides in like that, and then you can just pull it in and out like that and have your gift card on the inside. So there is card number 2 for you guys today. Deanne, you're going to be coming and joining us. That is so exciting. I will say, though, those of you who are signing up, be patient with the site. Sometimes there are some glitches out there that happen. So keep trying. And I know sometimes it's easier to do it from your computer or laptop versus your phone. So, but if anyone has troubles trying to sign up for OnStage, reach out to one of us and we can try to help you walk you through it. This is going to be your first OnStage. You are going to love it. I mean, I have been to lots of local, this was before they kind of changed things after COVID, lots of local events, and those were always fun, but there was something very magical being in a room of thousands of women that all love to craft, and it's amazing, and the energy, and oh gosh, it's just amazing. So if you ever get the opportunity to go, do it, because you will not regret it. So I am very excited to meet you in person, Deanne. Okay, card number 3, we're gonna bring in the reindeer, and I love these little reindeer. And they're so easy to put together, because I was thinking, oh man, we're gonna have to cut out, you know, eyeballs and a nose and glue all that on. Stampin' Up! Made it super easy with this set. So we made a belly band. Belly band goes over our card, and then it opens like so. And here is our flap for our gift card. And one side is bigger than the other, okay? So we're gonna bring in a piece of real red. Got all my pieces here. Angelique, you're loving these? Sounds good. I'll be talking to you later then. Angelique, are you going to OnStage this year? Okay, so our red card base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and it is scored at 2 inches and 6 inches, okay? Fold on our score lines. Okay, that was simple, right? Okay, so then we have just all of our layers to add. So you have some garden green, and I don't know about you guys, but I really love this paper pack. This is a 6x6 paper pack, but you get, I think you get 6 sheets versus the typical 4 sheets of this DSP, or maybe it's more, I don't know, but it is beautiful paper. I love the crisscrossing action, some polka dots, stripes, more polka dots. I love polka dots, and some little snowflakes. So, and there might be one other design, or maybe it's just the 3 designs. I don't remember, but it is a beautiful paper pack. So each one has a mat. Just has that 1/8 of an inch border. Who else will be joining me OnStage this year? Anyone? Okay, and this polka dot strip is for the inside, and this is where I'm going to show you. This is an old punch that I happen to have. It's not even Stampin' Up! But I'm going to take this 1 inch punch, And I'm just going to take it, put it in the center, or what I think is the center. These polka dots are a little deceiving. And I'm just going to cut out just a little tiny portion, not even half of a circle, just to make that notch. Oh boy, I'm really struggling here. Okay, so that's all you do. So you can take any circle punch or die that you have. This will be done for you, for those of you who this will be done for you. I lost my train of thought, guys. So, okay, we're ready to adhere our panels. So like I said, we have one larger panel and one smaller panel. Ooh, Angelique, you're coming. Woo woo. I don't know, for those of you who are demos, we got a little sneak peek as they announced where kind of where everyone's status is for the whole year. And as I told you guys earlier in the video, Christine, our fearless leader, she placed number 8 in the country, which is a huge, huge accomplishment. So once again, congratulations, Christine. We are so very proud of you. And we got some sneak peeks of some new product coming in the MIDI catalog. And in the videos, they were showing videos from On Stage last year, which was held in, was it Houston? And there was 2 spots for the bees. You could see all their beautiful bee shirts in that video. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so now we have a piece of Granny Apple Green stitch circle and a white circle. We're gonna just adhere those 2 together. Okay. And then to put our reindeer together, so I have 3 different colors. I've got espresso, white, and crumb cake. And it's just these 3 pieces. You get eyeballs, nose, the whole 9 yards. So we're going to put our piece of espresso. And I know some people have posted different color combinations out there for this over on Pinterest. So you could look up if you wanted different color combinations. And you just line it up like that. Really easy to put them together. Okay, there we go. And then we have a label. So this is part of the label set that goes with the Peaceful Evergreens. So I misspoke before and had Peaceful Evergreens for the other dies, and that was not the case. That was Christmas labels. Okay, and then we have a piece of, I think it's a 1/2 inch by 2 and something, and it fits right on this label. So I'm going to bring in, oh, I think I forgot that stamp set. We will see. I think I did. I did. This is from, I'm trying to think of what this stamp set is from. I don't remember. So we're going to see if I can fit Happy Holidays from Greeting, or I could say Yay All the Way. We'll see what I can have fit in here. Oh, Happy Holidays is not going to fit. So we're going to use Yay All the Way. How's that sound? Because I know that will fit in here. It's nice and skinny. And we'll bring in some real red ink. And then we can adhere this to the center of our banner. Oops. Nice thing about liquid glue is that you get to maneuver it just a little bit, which is really nice. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our belly band. And for our belly band, I'm going to use some tear tape. And I'm just going to put it on one end like this. Okay. I'm going to take our belly band and I'm going to place it so it's about halfway around. Actually, we'll do the inside of our card first because once we get the belly band on, we won't have to take it off then. Okay, let's do the inside of our card. I'm going to make sure that this is going the correct direction. And we're going to put Merry Christmas with a tree from Reindeer Fun. In real red. And then there's this cute little Christmas tree, and we'll stamp that. So what is everyone's favorite holiday stamp sets that they've come out with? Okay, so our inside is all done. Anyone have a favorite stamp set that they came out with this holiday season? I'm really torn this year because I love like this Reindeer Fun and Snowy Wonder, especially for kids. I love to do it for the kids and stuff, but I love the elegance of like Peaceful Evergreen. So as always, it's hard for me to choose, and of course I need it all. Okay, so now that strip that we took that little circle, we're going to put it here. So once again, bring in our tear tape. And get it as close to the edge as you can. Shepherd's Care and is Marjean's favorite. Sandy, yours is The Sweetest Star. I don't think I have either of those. I need to look at my catalog. And Sandy, this class is $20 plus shipping. So do we need to add this to your shipment here? And don't forget, everyone, that card buffet is this weekend. So now's a really good time to start stocking up on getting your Christmas cards done. Anyone done making their Christmas cards for the season? Oops, I forgot my little, there we go. I put my little bone folder in there, make my little pocket. You can slide your gift card in and fold it up like so. Okay, so now it's time to make our belly band. So I bring it about halfway or so. And I just fold one end up. and I'm going to fold the other end over. Now, if you do pull this too tight, you'll have a hard time getting your belly band back on. So make sure you leave one part or one side a little bit looser. So the first side I folded tight, but then when I brought the other side over, I didn't pull it tight to the card. I left it just a little bit looser and folded it over that way, okay? So now all you have to do, Sandy, you haven't even started yet. I wouldn't have started either, except I'm holding classes. So, so I guess in a way I have, but I've been cheating. And I put an extra dimensional here too, just to hold that piece down. Okay, so we put our circle on there, and then I'm going to add dimensionals to my wreath. Isn't this glitter? So this wreath is part of the reindeer set. I just love it. Okay, we'll put that in about the center, a little bit lower than the center because our deer is quite high actually. And I actually, when I did my dimensionals, I left a space down through here a little bit. So I have one at the top and like two in the sides because I want to be able to tuck my deer in through the wreath. And that's why I left this little gap here. And then this actually fits in here perfectly to tuck in. So it's nice and snug in there. And then we're going to add our label. Oh my god, this is adorable. Oh, Sandy, I'm sorry to hear that you haven't been doing very well. Hopefully they'll get you on track soon and you'll be feeling better before the holidays. Okay, then we have these little berries that are also from the set. So I'm going to put that on the side, and then probably my favorite in the catalog of ribbons and twines and all that is the red and white twine. I love this. I probably use it on just about every other card. We'll bring in our bow maker and make a double bow. No, just a single bow. Sorry, guys. And we're going to put that in the center of the berries. How many of you trash your desk while you're creating? I do. And then I lose stuff. And then I pick it up before I do the next card. So I try to keep it in order, but while I'm creating, sometimes I do make quite the mess. Okay. So I kind of took my glue dot and just kind of mushed it together a little bit. And there we go. Cut off your tails. Isn't this adorable? I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to take some of the clear, or they're kind of like frosted pearly from the berry set. And I'm just going to place one on each end of our label here. And there we go. So card number 3 done. What do you guys think? Anyone have a favorite so far? So like I said, to open this, you're just gonna slide this off. And then to put it back on, you might have to bend your card a little bit, you know, but then it'll slide right back on like that. Okay, I have one more final card, and this card is always a fun gift card I like to do because it really shows off the DSP. And we have such great DSPs that it's nice to be able to do that once in a while and show it off. So here is our final card. And this is using Snowy Wonder. And it has a cute little fold with this candy cane pocket. So we're bringing in those pocket dies again. And like I said, that is perfect for a gift card, chuck in some money, want a pull tab for something. And we have all this great DSP that we get to feature. Okay? So we're gonna bring in our card. Is just a matte piece, but it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, so just like the blue card that we did. And then I have a piece of the DSP, so you could do stripes if you wanted to. If you didn't want the holly berries, feel free anytime to flip things over and make it the other way around. But I like the holly berries, so we went with this. And I love, this is Poppy Parade. I think a few years ago, we had a Santa Claus, like a Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus and some elves. I think it was called Santa Signs. And I fell in love with Pool Party and Poppy Parade together. It's one of my favorite kind of holiday combinations because it still looks holiday-ish, but it also has a little bit different element by throwing in that light blue. So, okay, so we adhered that to our card base. And we're gonna fold on our score lines. Just make a big old Z. Okay. So our card goes like this, and we're gonna adhere this piece on. And this is going to go in the center of our card, like so. And then when you open it, it goes like this, all right? So then we have a piece of Pool Party to go on our front, and I've embossed it in these, is it Snowfall Sky? We're going to adhere that to the front of our card. And then this is just the DSP. So I just fussy cut, and there'll be 2 options. So depending what kit you get, you might get a smaller one like this, or you might get a bigger one like this. It'll just depend on what you get. They're alternated on the piece of DSP, so there'll be a little variety in what you get. So we're going to take our red and white twine, and I'm going to double it like that, and adhere it. I better make sure you guys can see this. So we're going to wrap this around our snow globe. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to pop this up and adhere it to card. And this is a little bit bigger than our blue mat here, but that's okay. So there we go. We'll make a double bow this time. How many of you like to make bows? I would not make bows if it wasn't for this bow maker. Chris always liked to put bows on everything when we were designing together, and I was like, ugh. So whoever invented this cool little gadget, you're amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna separate our loops a little bit, add a glue dot. I'm going to tuck that off into the corner. Cut some of our tail off. There we go. Put that off to the side. Now we're going to bring in our pocket. I love these candy canes. I thought they looked really great with this. Or you could do the houses if you would prefer. So it depends how you fold your piece of DSP. And the great thing is the lines are there for you. So it's just a matter of folding them. Adding some tear tape. So what's the weather like for everyone? I've heard it's a little bit chilly in some areas. Looks like Wyoming was a little chilly, and up in Canada it was a little chilly. We have had all day yesterday, and now today it looks like we kind of have just that drizzly, misty, kind of damp. Actually, it was actually humid yesterday. A little bit cooler today. Good day to just kind of stay home in your pajamas kind of day. So we'll put this in here like this. Really simple. Our card fits perfectly in the inside of this pocket. Like, they made this to fit gift cards perfectly. Or money. Okay, so now we've got to do a little bit of stamping. So we have a little pool party label that we're going to stamp for you on it with iconic imagery. My floor was hiding. And we'll be stamping in Pool Party. Or not Pool Party, sorry. Poppy Parade. Ooh, Sandy, you're gonna have 70 to, looks like 75 today. Well, that's some nice weather. I actually don't mind the weather we have today. It's like, yesterday it was almost 70. Today it's in the 50s, but like I said, I don't mind that kind of weather. This is actually perfect weather for me. It'd be better if there was sunshine out, but these temperatures are great for like doing outside work and I still have a garden to kind of rip out yet, so we've got For You on here. I'm going to keep that open, and we're going to bring in our Snowy Wonder. It has this beautiful Season's Greetings in it. So we get a nice bold sentiment. And then we're gonna bring in Pool Party. And it has these adorable mountains in here. So we're gonna add those mountains. Like that. And stamp another one right next to it. And then I couldn't stop, and I pulled in this little itty bitty snowflake. And we're just gonna print one up here and one down here. So what do you guys think of Pool Party and Poppy Parade together? I love this combination, but what are your guys' thoughts? Okay, so now we're just gonna adhere everything. Bring in our card and put our label down here. Add our inside piece. And then we have these iridescent gems that will adhere to the outside of our card. Which I think kind of look like snowflakes in my opinion, so I thought they would be fun to add. So there we go. Here's our card. And like I said, you will have either the small one or a large one, and each one of these snow globes is different. Some have penguins, some have the house, some have snowmen. They're each different, so lots of fun. So there we go. All 4 cards are done. We'll kind of switch everything to the side a little bit here. So here's our reindeer. Here's this one, or our house. House or a snowman there. And then our Be Merry. And our Golden Greenery. So here's our 4 gift cards for today. This class is $20. You can order this kit through November 13th, plus shipping. And I'll bring in everything else again. Once again, Card Buffet, in person and online, this Saturday. I will be live at 8 o'clock. Those of you online, or want to-go kits, you will get all 6 cards with this. So all 6 cards for online is $30 plus shipping, or you can place an order. In person, we'll be here at 10 o'clock in person to do this, and in person it runs a little bit different. You can pick 3 cards to do, you can pick 4, 5, 6, or more if you want. Based on how many cards you do will be your price. So like for 3 cards it's 17, 4 cards it's 20, and so on, up to 30. If you want to make more than 6 cards or you want additional kits, it's $5 extra per card. So once again, in person and online this Saturday. Next week, Sunday, I will be hosting my very first, and I'm so excited about this, in-person scrapbooking kind of event. And that event, you will have the opportunity to pick one of 2 kits or pick both and work on one until you want to, or stamp things, whatever. Okay, so we have the November class, $24 for this class, using the Peaceful Evergreens. Okay, so this is one class. This class will also be online. I believe it's November 20th. Like I said, I moved everything up with the holidays, so I'm pretty sure it's the 20th at 10 o'clock. So it'll be online and in person. Up to you which way you want to do it. And then we have the workshop kits. Now, for those of you that don't know what the workshop kits are, they are the new close to my heart scrapbooking kits that Stampin' Up! Came out with. And this is the Reindeer Fun one. This is a product-based class. So you need the kit in order to do this class. This will be the last class that I will be offering it, where it's open for everyone. Because there's a lot of work involved, so I would like to keep this to those who really want to get the workshops and stuff. So that's the perk for getting the workshop and placing an order through me. This one, you do need to place a $75 order. This kit's a little more expensive than the Halloween or the Snowy Fun. The Snowy Fun is what I will be doing for December. So, and it's all, just kind of put you guys towards me. So it's going to be all alternatives. So we're going to have 6 layouts, 5 cards, maybe more, and there's going to be leftovers for you to make more scrapbook pages, more cards. These kits are geared, they can be for scrapbookers and card makers. So don't just be deceived by the fact that it says it's a scrapbooking workshop. These kits do not need to be used for just a workshop. Everything, or I should say a scrapbooking workshop, everything in those kits you can make cards with. And that is why I want to show you scrapbooking pages and cards. So I have the 6 pages done. I've got to work on the cards yet. This class is offered next week, Sunday. You have to use my current host code and place a $75 order to get it. But these are the 6 pages. So actually I have them going like this, but you could do them whichever way you want. And with that order, you also get additional pieces. So those additional pieces would be your cardstock pieces, your die cut pieces. I added extra elements, these trees, the holly berry. You're going to get ribbon, you're going to get gems, extra things to go with this. Here is another one, and then you have 4 pictures, 3x4 pictures that go in each one of these squares. And this one. So this is what I have coming up for you so far. I also have one more card class, Beyond the Card Buffet, coming up, the Morning Create class. Still designing them, so look for those details. Like I said again, my Facebook page is the best way to find out what is happening in my world. I share the stuff with Christine, and she'll go and share it on her platforms and stuff. But if there's changes or any updates, those updates will be found on my Facebook page. That's pretty much the platform that I'm most comfortable with. One day I'll be on my own YouTube channel. I did create the channel, but I've not posted anything on there yet. So someday, baby steps, guys. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about any of the classes I'll be doing, please feel free to reach out. I know I just kind of threw a whole bunch of stuff at you, so feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for crafting with me. this is my thing to do that I do for myself, and I love being able to share it with all of you. So I'm so happy that you guys enjoy this, and I look forward to stamping with you guys some more. So anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys on Saturday morning, bright and early, so you guys can grab your cup of coffee or hot cocoa or your Diet Coke and join me this Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So anyways, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you on Saturday. Thank you.